The RAD podcast is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
You are listening to the lost art of podcasting.
I feel like I should say something smart.
I wedged it loose with my ass.
I said, look at this motherfucker!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
Give me your shoe!
If the stars had the sound, it would sound like this.
Welcome to a special edition of the RAD podcast. Unfortunately, Paul's decided he's having a testicle removed today, so I'm hosting the show.
Fortunately for you, though, the op's been cancelled.
So today we've got Coxy.
Hello.
Lewis.
I'm not Lewis, I'm Arthur, King of the Brits.
Lewis.
Hello.
And the hat guy himself, but he's not wearing a hat because he's a moron, Mr. Flinders.
Hello.
So
I am actually Darren. Yeah. There's no limit.
So, it's alright, I can fill it, guys.
Yeah.
To follow on from the last podcast, who likes fruit kebabs?
True story. So today with the Pubcast, we're in my workplace, Foxhall Reflex, where we've just had a nice little bite to eat and everything. So hopefully we'll get through the review about that in the next couple of minutes. It's situated currently on the Blackpool Promenade. We're upstairs in the actual restaurant, so we're all sat round having a scoff, having a few bevies, just generally chilling out.
Unfortunately, we're in the corner where we can't see any of the beautiful sea views, but...
In fact, I can, so fuck you.
Yeah, bastard.
Prime seating.
So the Foxhall building itself is actually one of the oldest pubs in Blackpool.
It's almost 300 years old, isn't it?
It is. It's almost 300 years old. It was actually used as a hotel type effort thing for stagecoaches for the people coming to visit. They'll have like your stagecoach crew and all that. They'll stay here. Fortunately, as the years gone by, the building degraded and all that. And back in the 90s, had a massive fire. When they actually rebuilt the pub, they actually found two staircases of the original building. One which is situated behind us, and the other one is the servants' staircase, which is back of house. So useless information there for you. Got a nice little plaque outside, you know, because we are technically a heritage site as well.
Yeah,
so
nice blue heritage trail that you can follow. It's got like plaques outside the Winter Gardens, the Tower, basically all the major landmarks in Blackpool.
So it's a nice little pub. Downstairs we have the Reflex. If you're what's the word I'm looking for? If you're well knowledged in a few drinking venues like Pop World, Flares, and other such venues of that calibre, we are actually all the same chain. Reflex is an 80s bar, so cheesy 80s music, loads of massive shoulder pads and big hair. So
shoulder pads? I just thought you were hen.
Close enough. We'll start off with the bad news first. Fortunately, this morning it was announced that Chris Cornell died last night.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell's famous for being in bands like the Soundgarden, Audio Slave, and Chicken Foot.
Temple of the Dog.
Temple of the Dog, that's the one.
Because he was one with Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, and also he did the revamp song for Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Which is actually
possible.
To be honest, it's actually my favourite James Bond music song.
I actually heard that this morning and I was thinking, you know what, out of all the Bond films, it's probably the best Best Bond theme. There you go. I got it out eventually.
Yeah, Well, bar from Diamonds Are Forever.
See, I'm still a stickler for The Spy Who Loved Me. I'd say that's still my favourite.
How about now, you crazy Dutch bastard?
For me, probably have to go Goldeneye.
Goldeneye is one of those.
Isn't it? Tina Turner? Yeah.
See, with Goldeneye was one of. I think because we're all '90s kids here, it was the first film I went to see by myself with my mates.
It's the first Bond film that we could actually be hyped for, because obviously you had like a bit of a hiatus in it between Goldeneye and the last Timothy Dalton.
Yeah. It was
About
actually
7 years.
So
it was quite a big gap.
Obviously, with the age we are, obviously the last Bond film that came out before Goldeneye, we probably would have been 4 or 5, or in some cases like Coxy, and Lewis was still sperming his dad's testicle. But,
back in my day!
But Coxy was probably still in nappies, and we were just probably thinking about starting primary school.
Wait. Goldeneye was 95?
Yeah, so 1988.
I was born in 90... It was 98.
1988.
No, I was 1.
Yeah, so you'd have been nappies.
Yeah. No, I think like Goldeneye, I was like, hold on. How does Paul think I was mentally? At 8 years old, I was like, still in nappies at 8.
Hang on a minute,
what's going on?
your fucking mental age is not relevant in this case.
You refused to be potty trained, that's what it was.
Just piss myself now.
It's alright, so we'll clean it up.
Get rid of peer pressure. I was going to go the other one, one of my favourite, my all-time favourite Bond film, View to a Kill.
That was dreadful.
No, it wasn't.
View to a Kill? Was that the only Bond film to ever get a 15?
No,
certificate,
that was
or was that a different one?
Live and Let Die, I believe.
Yes.
Was it Living Daylights?
Living Daylights, not Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die was PG or 12.
They were all a PG up until Goldeneye. Apart from that, Living Daylights, which is 15, the rest of them were PG. And then Goldeneye came out and it was 12. And then all the ones from then on were 12.
It was like when what's his name, ugly fucker that now plays James Bond,
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig took over, and everyone kicked off saying like, "Oh, it's not cheesy and as funny as it used to be." Because it's going off how the fucking book's meant to be.
Yeah. The kick is like, why is he blonde?
Yeah. Well, considering they're talking about maybe the next Bond being a woman, I mean, imagine the kick-off that's going to be if that ends up being a woman.
But the best thing about Casino Royale, apart from the song, obviously, was 2 things happened with me. One, they showed how to make the perfect martini. Yeah. Secondly, Moneypenny was fit as fuck, and it was a damn good game of poker. That'll be 4. And 5, they now hold the record for the most flips in a car.
Yes, it was the chase with the Aston Martin.
The Aston Martin DBRS.
Yeah, it's actually on record for having the most barrel rolls in a movie scene.
Do you know what film held the record before that? I'll give you a guess. There's 2 of them. They're both wearing black, both in shades, and they're both wearing hats.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Blues Brothers held the record for the most flips.
Ah. I didn't know that. I'll be honest with you, it's one of them films I've not actually had a chance to watch, which is
right, okay, we're stopping now. Out.
Get out!
At least I acknowledge where my failings are, so, do something about it.
The Blues Brothers film was not meant to be a musical. It was meant to be slap and tickle, great fun. But unfortunately, it ended up being a musical. But by far, it is the greatest TV film musical of all time, in my mind. You got stuff like top of my head, I'm thinking it was Paint Your Own Wagon, Paint Your Wagon with Clint Eastwood and I can never remember the guy's name. That was great. That was my favourite.
I'm always just reminded of when they're watching that in The Simpsons, just like paint your wagon with blood, I imagine.
Yeah, so it was. Blues Brothers is by far one of the greatest movies out there. It's like it was the pinnacle of the 70s going into the 80s, and you had Carrie Fisher in there that was fit as fuck. Of course, you had John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd and pretty much every famous person at the time on the show. It was like everyone was on it.
And then he did Blues Brothers 2000 and fucked it up.
Oh, you see, I didn't mind it. I quite enjoyed it because as I grew up, it was more for the music than it was for the actual film. So when the actual film came out, it was like, right, what songs are playing? Oh wow, they've got Eric Clapton on. Oh wow, they've got Joe Satriani's on there. Oh wow, they've got this person, and they had one big massive sesh at the end of it. Just playing along, and it was like, that's brilliant. That's what we need. Everyone goes, oh shit, the chases were shit. No, nothing fucking happened. It was like, you didn't understand the purpose of the fucking film.
I haven't even fucking seen it, so I can't even comment.
So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So unfortunately, Chris Cornell died.
Getting back on topic.
Yeah, back on topic. Yeah.
What was the problem? Does anyone know? Because I didn't see.
It's rumoured to be
suicide because he found him in a hotel because he was on tour at the time with Soundgarden.
Yeah.
And he was
saying that. If you're on tour with Soundgarden, depressing as shit. No fucking wonder.
Well,
he was tweeting about 8 hours before he died as well.
Well, he did a song. I can't remember the name. I read it before somewhere. On my phone, which I'm currently using. But he did some cover of a song, but then wrote intertwined some Led Zeppelin lyrics. Is it as are they dying or something? Or
it could be his version of Suicide Note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is a shame with it because he's left like a wife and kids behind, and
the rumour of it, but he was supposed to be coming back doing an album with Audio Slave, which would have been fucking epic. So I love Audio Slave.
That's true.
It's sad.
But maybe, perhaps they could. Obviously, if the material's already been written, perhaps they could get like a guest singer and do it in homage in a way.
No, because the problem with Chris Cornell is he had a unique voice.
Yes,
and there's nothing.
And you can't replicate that.
No,
this is true.
My all-time favourite song from Chris Cornell was "Gasoline" on Audio Slave album, and it was the first album they did, and it's track 2, and his voice. Now I've heard covers of it, and it's like, well, pretty shit that compared to him, the original, because no one could hit the notes like he could.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, yeah. Anyway, I think we should move on because it's getting a bit.
Let's do something cheery.
I'm drinking my pint and I'm sobbing into it. Right. So we'll do the food review.
Yes.
Now we were invited here by members of staff.
You.
Yeah. So it was actually one of the DJs suggested that we do our podcast here to do a review on new food. Now, for the food, I've tried more or less all of it, so I'll be a bit biased anyway. So that's kind of gone out the window. So, Coxy, what did you have?
I had the. I can't. What was the menu?
Find the menu.
Find the menu. Get the menu.
That's something fried.
I had the bloody lot. No.
What did I have?
I had everything and said, just scoop it into a trough. I don't need a knife and fork.
Put it together, blend it, and I'll just drink it.
You missed the Monty Python reference he just came out with, lad.
No, well.
Just stick it in a trough and we'll just eat it.
No, I had the Southern Fried Chicken Fillet Burger.
How was it?
It's one of the better chicken burgers I've had in a while.
Yeah.
From venues.
So what was on it? Was it just chicken or?
It was Southern Fried, so you had the spice, but it was lettuce and tomato.
Lettuce and tomato, also.
Red onion.
Right.
It's funny they always put with chicken, but it gives it a bit of a kick. And I just threw some fancy sauce on there. And
fancy sauce. We'll say his fancy sauce consisted of tomato and mayonnaise mixed together. Now, most people will call that a Thousand Island.
The thing is, on this podcast, we are used to.
We have Brexit.
Yeah.
Just come out with a fucking recession, alright?
Some of us got a that fancy Thousand Island.
And you got a sauce at the side of it. What was it?
It was baconaise.
Good stuff.
Which I was leading up to.
Yeah. Going there for you.
Because you didn't lick the fucking bowl clean.
Well, at least I wanted to get you for your birthday.
Hey.
I got you some bacon eggs.
Fucking gallon bottle of bacon
Just get me a jar of chili jam and I'll be fine.
Bacon jam's the way forward anyway. So you enjoyed it, did you?
I did.
Ah, happy days. What about you, Lewis?
I had the southern fried barbecue chicken melt, and I also had a portion of dirty fries on it as well, which is basically just like a bowl of chips with baconaise and little bits of bacon on it.
Happy days.
And it was lovely.
So you had chips and more chips.
It literally got to the case of Coxy. I had more chips than I needed to.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Well, yeah.
Got to the point where instead of seeing chips, he just saw sacks of potatoes.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed it, did you?
I very much did.
Oh, happy days. What about you, Paul? What did
I'm
you have?
just going to consult the menu. What's what I had? I had the jumbo crispy chicken, which is a giant bread. I'm reading it straight off the menu here. A giant breaded chicken schnitzel served with 2 beer battered onion rings and topped with your choice of either cheese and bacon or chip shop curry sauce, which I went for the latter.
And how was it?
It was absolutely bloody amazing. On the burgers that Coxy had and yourself, it had lettuce, it had red onion on it. Like Coxy said, with the red onion, it gave the chicken a bloody good kick. Yeah, but I also had absolute loads of chip shop curry sauce on top, and it was just absolutely divine.
See, the best thing ever going to a chippy is chip shop curry sauce.
Absolutely.
But would you go for the fruity one or the spicy one?
Gotta be the spicy one. Come on.
Fruity. When you have a chippy, it has to be the fruity curry sauce.
You forget who you're talking to, though.
I know.
See, I was just hoping that you'd pour the curry sauce over the top of the bun and just let it.
I was tempted.
I'll tell you what, that would have sounded absolutely brilliant, because there's nothing better when you get when you get your fish and chips. Go and get some bread and just coat it with curry sauce. Then put your chips on, bit of fish on top of that, another bit of bread, and slap it on. And it's the soggy bread that just makes it well nice. I'm a bit weird.
I will admit, I don't know what chip shop curry sauce you use, but it's one of the nicer ones I've had that hasn't come from a chippy. It was really, really, really nice. I mean, I'm not being funny. You can't get close to actual proper chip shop curry sauce. You can't get near it. But as some chip shop curry sauce has not come from a chippy. That's probably the best one I've had, at least for a long, long time.
It's good stuff.
And for obviously the price of it in the menu, what I had, because it was a little bit larger than what you guys had, it was bloody good value for money. It really was. Can't fault it, honestly.
Now, there's one thing I would say about this place. If you want to come here for food, you're not paying out of the pocket. It's just like we've got a deal on with pub favourite meals, 2 for $7.99. And normally, if you go to a pub and so you see the offers 2 for $7.99 or something like that, you're expecting to get half what you're going to pay for full price. But it isn't the case. It's good stuff and it's good value for money. We also do a deal with kids, so based on a family of 4, and you pay 2 main meals for adults.
I love the way that Alan's just gone into shill mode.
I'm tempted to go to the kitchen and grab you a plug.
Yeah. So for a family meal, you get 2 family meals for like $7.99, and you get 2 kids meals, and you pay for a tenner for all of it. So we are aimed at families that come to Blackpool. I wouldn't say a bit of a tight budget, but
modest budget, shall we say?
Yeah, exactly.
Modest budget.
Exactly.
You get plenty for.
Yeah, plenty for your
plenty for you.
I mean, it's good to place like this because the rest of Blackpool's fucking extortionate, especially the tourist places. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Harry Ramsden's.
Yeah.
Oh, case in point. I mean, here obviously you can get your meal, and some of the meals on the menu, I know you can get like a drinks part of it. If you just chuck in a few more coppers, you can get a drink on top. But as Alan goes for a piss, you can obviously, Coxy works on the Promenade. I won't say where, but there's an establishment. Yeah, we're not going to say where, but there's an establishment where you'd obviously like a 500ml bottle of beverage would cost you £1.50 or so. So yeah, it's quite good value for money, I think. Anyway.
So currently, we've just joined us at the table. We've got one of the team leaders, Ryan.
Hello,
aka
Ryan.
Sheep.
Hello.
He's the manager for the restaurant upstairs. So yeah, hi Ryan.
Hi guys, how are we doing?
Not too bad, lad. Right, so I was just looking at how do you think the new menu went and everything? Do you think it's going down all right?
Yeah, especially what you guys had. What did you had this, what, 7 fried burgers?
Yeah. I had the jumbo crispy chicken burger thing. Can't remember exactly what it was called.
We're basically all like chicken.
Yeah.
You
all pretty much like chicken. Like I say, next time we'll kill another animal.
Jumbo crispy chicken.
Yes, there you go.
So how did that go down for you?
Yeah, it was good.
We really enjoyed it. Yeah, like I say, probably one of the better establishments we've been seen on the Promenade. So
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so the new menu's gone down quite a treat. So those products that you've had there, say the burgers and stuff, like the chicken burgers, for example, are premium products, and they are selling really well. To be honest, as I said, I've had that particular burger myself with chip shop curry sauce, and it is absolutely lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, outside of chip shops, that chip shop curry sauce is probably the best I've had in a long, long time.
I'd say in chips as well. Come on,
yeah,
in chip shops as well. Come on,
yeah.
So you've been working here long, have you?
Just over a year. Been here just over a year. I was joined as staff last year, and then promoted up to manager. So yeah, it's going quite well. So the food's selling well for us.
Happy days.
Want to invite all everyone listening on the podcast here to come down and join us some delicious food.
Absolutely.
You can use Alan's discount just like we have.
You can use my fucking discount, all you bastards.
Mention RAD on the door.
So as it says, us lads here at the RAD podcast, we've joined up with the Reflex team. So you will hear quite a lot of events being plugged. So we've got like the bank holiday weekend coming at the end of the month. We've got the Baywatch Weekender, where you'll find me in a full lovely Pamela Anderson costume.
That's my nightmare fuel for the next 6 months.
So we have like loads of events.
As long as you run everywhere in slow motion.
Yes.
Oh, I will be doing. I love it. To the point, right? Because it's coincided quite nicely with the new Baywatch film. Now, I was expecting a whole lot of shit, but then I watched the trailer. I am mildly surprised at it.
Yeah.
I really am. And I hate Zac Efron. I think he's a complete little prick. But he can come over and it's like, right, so oh, The Rock's in it. Okay, oh, it's one of the main characters. Fair enough. Carry on and watch it. Basically, two guys taking the piss. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking copyright again.
No, I've got 30 seconds. I'm allowed 30 seconds, remember?
So
that'll do.
So I was madly surprised, and it's going to be quite. I think it's going to be a good film, and the event ties in quite nicely with what's happening. So it was either that or dress up as The Rock, but I think
he just couldn't pull it off.
No. I can't even do the fucking eyebrow for a start. Hugh Lewis. So yeah, it's just it was quite good, but yeah, it's just much appreciated for popping in for sorting it all out.
That's no problem, guys.
Thank you very much.
So get back to work.
Enjoy the rest of your chat. See you later. Have fun.
Always suggest the just get some gear in you. Get a bit of training done. You like that? No time.
Get some gear into me.
What would be more scary if he ends up looking like Jinnah Mahal?
I'll just end up having what's the sorting hat as a belly.
You got some gear. You got to rock the Under Armour. You got to keep fastening your weight, your arms.
To be honest, I do that with my cufflinks when wearing a suit. It's like I always wear cufflinks with it, and to be honest, you don't know you're doing it until it was like a wedding a couple of weeks back, and I was there for ages sorting out. I was just fat ass around, and then throughout the whole day I was just doing that. And there's a whole lot of pictures appearing on Facebook with me just doing this. Fat ass around with the cufflinks.
You should have just got yourself a fidget spinner.
He weighs a bit more than The Rock. He's constantly
the sunglasses looking up.
Yeah.
Occasionally doing that with a microphone. It was. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good laugh. Spent 20 quid in this outfit, so it should be funny. Big ass hairy bush as well.
There needs to be pictures. This needs to be seen.
But
does it though? Does it really?
Of course it will. There will be pictures
That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, I need a new logo for the podcast.
The problem is, though, if he's serving and sort of like a bollock falls out, he's like, sit down, I'll bring him over, see you, like, mate. It's alright, here's your drink, no, mate.
It's the scene out of Jackass, isn't it, with the old man?
Some guy pulls up and goes, look, you got a bollock hanging out, mate. Sort it out.
But yeah,
the manager just comes up and says, Alan, you've dropped a fucking bollock, mate. I'm doing a good job, though. I'm doing a great job.
bollocks to that.
Bollocks to that.
Hey.
But yeah. So yeah, it was quite good. I'm actually looking forward to find this outfit because it is absolutely beautiful.
He's currently scrolling through to find this outfit so he can, he can. Make sure we don't actually get a decent night's sleep tonight.
Yep, definitely.
Well, it's fine, I got a new mattress, so I'm good.
Delightful. Has it been tested to its maximum capacity?
No, it's orthopedic, so...
no squeaking of the bed?
Don't know yet.
No, he's not jumped on it yet.
There we go.
I am not sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah. It's either I'm not sleeping tonight or that's going in the memory wank bag, one or the other.
Might be going in your memory wank bag. I don't know about us.
So yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So this leads on to the next question.
Forward to it.
Any favourite pubs in Blackpool?
Well, there's no point in asking me because I don't go to Blackpool. Apart from
pubs
going
in
to
Southport.
Apart from going to your gaff.
Fair point. Well, in that case, favourite pubs in Southport?
There's only really one I can think of. It's an Irish.
Preston. Sorry, what?
Liverpool.
Shut up, Daz.
Yeah, I know.
The only one I can think of in Southport is an Irish bar called O'Leary's.
That's very generically Irish.
Well, I know it is, but they do the freshest pint of Guinness, probably in Southport, that I can think of.
Freshest pint it comes from a barrel. How could it be any fresher?
You're not a Guinness drinker, so you wouldn't understand the reference.
Oh, Guinness elitism, I like it.
Yes. Hey, Guinness elitism.
He knows the secret handshake and everything.
You wouldn't fucking understand it.
I ain't no handshake.
And they do have live music pretty much every single night, and depending on who you get, it can either be really fucking great or really fucking abysmal.
One of them is it?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those. If you know the quality of the performer, then you know the right night to go.
Ah, fair point. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What about you, Coxy?
Oh, fucking hell, that's a tough choice. See, I used to love the Blue Room before it got really expensive and closed. And now I just sit there outside it drinking Buckfast and wondering where life went wrong.
Life went wrong when Blue Room put the prices up.
They might have closed, but I still drink there.
Okay.
That just makes me sound even more tragic. No, I quite like Malloy's. I've done the World's End in Blackpool 3 times, which is a ball ache to do.
I need to partake in this one though.
If we're going sort of chains, I like the Leighton Rakes.
Yeah.
Sort of for a non-chain, there isn't any.
There is.
There's very few non-chain pubs in Blackpool.
There's a few.
There's a Pump and Truncheon's one, isn't it?
Pump and Truncheon, no, it's part of a chain. It's owned by the guys who owns the Tash.
Oh, okay.
I meant more like a Wetherspoons or like a Marston's or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to
Pump and
emphasise,
Truncheon's not bad.
Bisping Hotel.
I don't drink in
I do.
Well, you fucking live there.
If I could get away with it, I would.
It's got a cardboard box in the backyard and everything.
Not a cardboard box, fuck off. I hollowed out a barrel. In case you get fed peanuts, a bit of pork scratching.
That's a bad. You're right there, Al. Yeah.
Just sleeping.
Just give me a push, it's a mobile home.
Just roll me home, I'll be alright.
Just roll me in the right direction. What, outside? Yeah. Al, you're going to need to put your arms and feet in. Right? I can't get the fucking door.
Alan, are you pissed? I'm just fucking dizzy.
Pump Junction's a good one. Farmer's Arms, another good one because it's cheap and it's near me.
Yeah. Farmer's Arms. Great pub, Farmer's Arms. Don't diss it.
I'm dissing it, listen. Dissing it.
The Swift Hound, because we did the first Pubcast there.
Oh, sentiment. I like it.
I know what Al's waiting for. Al's like, we're waiting for the perfect answer. He's waiting for me to say the Reflex.
No, far from it. I was waiting for the Tash more than anything.
Oh, I'll go with Tash as well then, yeah.
Or no, may slap in, right? Just for the pure dive that
Doctor the Mitre.
No, it's rough as fucking then. But I'm thinking of a certain wine bar.
Oh, Scrooge's.
Scrooge's.
I fucking live there.
That's no word of a lie.
Hey, when you're on first name terms with the bar staff, it's alright.
Alright, calm down.
Sorry, Al, who works at Foxhall. Oh, shit.
Hang on a minute. We had Guinness elitism,
Barism.
Scrooge's elitism.
Get there eventually.
What's next?
Yeah, so
I can't guess outism.
Yeah, Scrooge's is... I'm going to have to admit, I've been barred from Scrooge's more times than I can count. For underageism and shit like that. But, it smells like
recently.
shit. Yeah, it smells like shit, it's damp, and they sell red strap behind the bar.
In cans.
In cans.
And sometimes on tap.
As it says, fucking great bar.
When you mean on tap, is it like the bit out of Phoenix Nights where they've actually got the pint, they got the bottle hidden behind them?
Oh, yeah, just finishing that off for you, love.
What was that? Nothing.
No, it's they actually do have it on tap because they went from, I think they had Carling for a bit and then they got rid of that and got Red Stripe on tap. So
cheaper.
Why not?
What about you, Paul?
I would have to say stuff like Swift Ham because it's where mostly go, but
that's because it's 2 minutes outside your fucking house.
It's literally just outside my Wi-Fi range. So, but I said that a lot on the last podcast.
Please come and sit at this table. I get Wi-Fi. It's like, no, we're sitting at the far side, Paul. Oh, I'm on 4G.
Oh shit! Do not think about my phone bill. But other than that, I can't really say. I do quite like. Funny enough, I did quite like the Mitre.
No one likes the Mitre.
There is a reason why.
It's quiet.
That's the fucking reason.
I like my pubs quiet though. Honestly, like I say, it's probably the Swift Hound, but I did go to. It's not strictly Blackpool. I went to the Blossoms. A few days ago when I was working, and that's really fucking nice. Really nice. It's not a patch on Reflex though.
No, it's my favourite. Oh, it's the same again due to localised. Is the Albion, which is in Bispham, Ganger pub. It's actually turned into a pizzeria.
Oh, as you do,
for some odd, stupid fucking reason. But good pint in there. And my local, which is the Bispham Hotel. I pretty much live in there. I really do. I think I'm there most evenings after. I think every Tuesday and Thursdays.
Yeah, to be honest, you don't really need to be finishing work to have an excuse to go there, do you?
No, but when I'm on a bike, so I've got my bike, so I come to work. I can't really have a couple of bevies, can I? No. So by the time I get home, get the bike dropped off, and wander up. Only 10 minutes down the road.
Emphasise motorbike because I've been on a push bike and had plenty of bevies. That's fun.
No, namely, being a dick.
Yeah, being a dick. Cycling down Kirkham Station stairs, pissed. That was fun. As you do.
So you lost your virginity this week, haven't you?
Yes, I lost my gig virginity this week. Yes.
Not only that, another pub virginity.
Yeah, Reds.
Yeah,
Reds isn't a pub.
Ah, there you go.
Technically, it was. It started off as a pub.
I can't remember that far back.
Yeah, it started off as a pub. Then they kind of went to food, and then food kind of did better than the pub. So they went, well, fuck that, it's a restaurant, man.
But yeah, me and Coxy went to Manchester to go watch CKY live. Beforehand, Coxy had like sort of an epiphany, went, we've got to have Reds. So we're like, I've never had Reds. Is it good? And Coxy was just like, follow my teachings. And
imagine if Pornhub was food.
yes, basically that's a very
What
good
takes your
analogy.
fancy? We've got Asian, we've got Barbekakke.
Just stand still, right? You'll see.
But yeah.
I can't believe I fucking said that. That's definitely worse than free food now.
BBWs.
That fucking cider must be good stuff.
It's going down a treat. He's happy. Smiling.
But funny enough, it
It's
was
even in a Magnus glass.
Yeah, oh god, right glass this time. But we all, funnily enough, we all ordered the same fucking thing, didn't we?
We did. The problem is, you've let yourself down the way because you don't like cheese.
No.
And they have a brilliant cheeseburger there called the Juicy Lucifer.
You don't realise how
The
much
Juicy Lucifer?
Yes. Go and explain it.
Right, if you watch like Man vs. Food, you go to a burger place in Minneapolis, I think, and they basically walk in, he's like, right, you don't just do more burgers here, do a burger with cheese in the middle and another burger on top. And then they mush them together and cook it. So the burger is inside a molten cheese centre.
Yeah, that was a massive thing in the 90s. You used to get 2 for use. Basically, you get frozen.
Well, it's come back. But it's not frozen, it's fresh.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because it's Reds.
Oh.
I'm a believer.
Send us free shit, Reds.
The thing is, hold on.
He's actually got a loyalty card. Has he got a loyalty card?
I'm a fucking card carrier.
Fucking hell. It is... Wow.
He actually does. Yes.
No,
he actually has
Lewis
a card.
currently holds in his hand my Reds True Believer card, which is essentially a points card.
Worship at Reds and thou shalt reap rewards.
How come you didn't claim it?
I forgot. I was
Until
high
then.
on meat.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
There was.
Essentially, it's that, but quite big, and you get like their signature burger sauce on it,
Yeah.
and jalapenos and onions and shit. But it's like that big. Plus, it comes with like fired up. I think they call it fired up fries rather than dirty fries.
Fired up. I had fired up fries, didn't I?
Yeah.
They were good.
You make it dirty fries, which is like similar to here, where it's
It's
like
cheese
and jalapenos and stuff on it. On the
I've always
fries.
fancied actually doing a dirty fry up. So just
I'll leave you that one to you.
chop up a normal fry up, add it to chips, chuck shit ton of like cheese sauce and baconaise on it, and a shit ton of extra bacon. I reckon
And
it's
inject the
fucking
fat straight into your heart.
Here you go, sir. I believe you ordered the heart attack on a plate. Put it in me.
Well, so yeah, they had that, and I was sort of trying to talk. My brother was tempted to get it, and I was like, he kept saying, "I'm not going to get the chicken and ribs. I've had enough ribs." And he was like, I looked at it, I said, "Well, I'm going to get the chicken and ribs and pour it. Sounds good. I think I'll join you." And then all three of us, yeah, fuck it, we'll have the chicken and ribs.
Yeah. But if you realise, when I saw the Juicy Lucifer and I read it, you don't realise how much I wanted to weep because it was like, it's got fucking cheese on it. It's like,
well, man the fuck up. Get over your. Well, man the fuck up. Get over your little poncy disgust of cheese and just get on with it.
I wish it was that fucking easy. I really do.
It really is that fucking easy, though.
Open your gob, fill it with cheese, and hope for the best.
Try not to vomit.
Or just go Barbekakke.
Yeah, cover that shit in barbecue sauce. Cover it in multiple barbecue sauces. Barbecue khaki.
Barbecue khaki. Fucking hell. Oh. Wait, it's just Ryan's just come over looking at us in a rather weird voice because what you going on about? Talking about barbecue Barbekakke.
I'm going to leave that one.
And that's how you get rid of managers.
You spoke too soon.
Right, just for that comment, guys, I'm going to come back in just a while. I'm just going to sit in, I was silent, just stare at him. Right, here we go.
slap the testicles in his face.
Don't do
You want it back.
So don't do like you just like you got beard envy.
So anyway, you were at Reds.
Yes, we were at Reds.
Manchester,
We were at
and you
Reds in
ordered-
Manchester.
You all ordered the chicken and ribs.
We did. It's a bit like Nando's where you get two bits or one bigger side or whatever. Two sides or one side.
It was, you got two small sides, or you can get one big fuck off side, basically.
Or if you're really, really fat, you have no sides. It's all about fat.
No, just you got a hole in your shirt
Yes.
again.
Well, it's got holes in my shirt.
See, this is a
Same
recurrent
place as well.
It's a recurrent theme, isn't it, for these podcasts? That Alan has to wear an upper garment which has
Don't
got
finger
some
it.
sort of- Alan is fingering his hole. Oh dear me. But yes, Reds. Yes, we had much good.
Oh yeah, we had the chicken and ribs. I had the sides. It was cornbread and slaw.
Oh, dear God.
What have I started? You had the cornbread and...
I had cornbread and I had skin on fries, which were fired up.
For 25p extra.
Yes, whole 25p to get fried up.
Christ.
Fired up.
Had, I want to say cornbread and possibly fries as well.
Don't think he had cornbread. I don't think he had fries.
You may,
I
have,
know he
had
had.
you may have had onion rings then.
No, he had one last side of macaroni cheese.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it was macaroni cheese.
Put your
Mac
belly
and
away.
cheese.
Hey,
Put your belly away.
oh, it needs some space. Oh,
Woo! Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we went there, went to Grand Central for a quick bevy, and then wandered down to Rebellion. And what's essentially the revival of Smashing Pumpkins.
yeah, it was fucking amazing. To be fair, they were fucking amazing.
Strangely.
Yeah, a band called Puppy, a British band.
Puppy.
I did a little bit of background like reading on them, didn't I, before we set off, and apparently they have been nominated for the best new band for Metal Hammer.
Best newcomer or something.
Best newcomer, yeah.
Metal Hammer of the year or something.
The only show where we can have newcomer and Barbekakke on the same film. Just say it, just throw it out there.
Constantly innovating. Hashtag making things better.
Oh god, alright. But yeah, I honestly was in a bit of a situation. Was like, I paid to go see CKY play, but did I prefer the support act?
Right, now you can get the fuck out.
Get out!
No, I did really.
Come on!
To be fair, Puppy were good.
They were.
They were really good.
They're one of the better supporters acts I've seen when seeing a band. I've seen some which are utter dog shit. And then they try to give me a free CD on the way out. I was like, no,
You should have gone, yeah, I do need a coaster, thank you. But they did about
Make CD wind chimes.
I may have to start doing. There's like YouTuber. Here's what I'm doing with your CD: just drilling holes in it. Glad it's my wind chime collection.
Hashtag your band is shit.
But did you enjoy CKY?
Oh, fucking right, we did. Come on.
Happy days.
Amazing. I mean, Puppy did a great half-hour set, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then CKY was on for what, an hour and a half, roughly.
About an hour.
I think they went on longer, didn't they? Than Build, slightly longer, or was it?
I think they came on slightly earlier, so I think they did about 75 minutes.
But yeah, they did a good fucking set though, didn't they?
Yeah.
The place was bouncing.
They played all the well-known stuff from like Volume 1 and Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild. So
Plus a few
you had your 96 quite better bings. You had Knee Deep.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Lost in a Contraption, I think they played.
Yeah.
Flesh into Gear.
Del Rio. Not Del Rio. Rio Grande.
Rio Bravo.
Rio Bravo.
You get there eventually.
Yeah.
Alberto Del
I
Rio.
was working as well, so I couldn't make it. Absolutely gutted.
Yes, I recorded several fuck yous in the group chat.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
How do we still CKY? Said Paul. Fuck you, said Alan.
Samuel Jackson narrate that.
Yeah.
What time does it start? Said Thomas.
Fuck you.
I am
I was going
working.
for Thomas Tank and jumping there, but you're chef on it, so...
I didn't realise that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
Oh,
I doesn't have a Scouse accent because I Ringo Starr, but...
Since we're on the conversation about food, here's one for you. So actually, this is Paul's, but I'm nicking it off him. What's the best food for hangovers?
What they're there for.
What food? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, there's that as well.
The problem for me is I sort of follow my mate's old advice and tradition of he goes for like a Mackey's strawberry milkshake from Mackey's, and he sort of does him, and it seems to do me as well.
So it reminds me, I have to fry up a bottle of Lucasade and a Chinese takeaway later on that evening.
Fucking hell, it lasts that long.
Oh, precisely. Yeah. Well, again, but then how much do we drink?
This is true. I mean, I'm maximum usually like 6
You need
pints.
Jesus as your friend.
I've
got a pint of water. Look again. Thank you.
So yeah, it was just like fucking. Say if I've had a heavy night out, wake up the next morning, I'd be like, feeling still alright. So
Just for the record, sounds like somebody's getting murdered downstairs.
Yeah.
Or filming a really violent porno.
Yeah.
we all like
I told you not to film Barbekakke in here again.
Come again? Yeah, sure, why not? just hold him down a bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to send him pictures.
And that's why there's an entry fee to get in.
No, it's like you ever
You
watch.
nail him down and then
You watch Carrie. And she's sitting there, she's covered in blood, and she's laying down the hand there. It's just really some guy jizzing all over it. Just ripping off and going, yeah, sorry, it's an STD in there.
Just sat there like that. Just stringing off.
No, but seriously, if I'm still drunk in the morning, fry up, and it kind of kicks in the hangover, then of course you follow it with a bottle of Lucasade. Then you go back to bed for a bit, and then you wake up, you're like, I'm fucking starving now. Chinese takeaway. Works a treat every time.
Mackey's breakfast today with an extra hash brown.
Well,
It's
McDonald's.
the only way it works. It's the
No,
only
see,
way.
I can't do Mackey's or BK. If I've got a hangover, I can't touch Mackey's or BK.
Oh.
Only like a milkshake or something.
Mm.
If I see or smell like a
grease.
Yeah. If I even like see a bloody sausage McMuffin or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's it.
Yeah.
Try working in there with a hangover.
No.
Never again, that's all I'm saying. Never ever again.
It works for me though, like I say. But saying that, I usually end up ending the night on a big fat burger because I'm a fat bastard, basically. But
I did beachweary kebabs.
And I've done that with a milkshake as well. I had a milkshake and a meal, and then I've woke up fine. Like, this is weird.
yeah, you've absolutely got blitz and you wake up stone cold sober, and you're like absolutely fine.
It's the embarrassing breakfast. You wake up and you got half a kebab stuck to your face.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just finish it off.
Just eat it.
Can't say I've done that. I mean,
what about you,
I
Lewis?
I don't really have like a food. Like if I'm ever hungover, I'll just like stock up on milkshakes and just like swig away on them while I'm dying in bed.
Mom, I don't feel well.
I feel so fucking bad. Why? Why did I do that?
Why did I go drinking that wrestling promoter?
Bacardi and Guinness. Oh, my
Oh.
God, combo. The worst fucking pint I ever had.
It's not hard. You're wrong.
Oh.
That is nasty.
No, the
beyond
worst
nasty.
pint I can say to you.
I've never actually done that, like, but I'm just sort of thinking of the most disgusting combination possible.
The worst pint I've ever had was a pint of milk after I had that heat extract. It was just sheer pain. Definitely the worst pint.
I'll tell you a good drinking story I've had. It was back when I was still working at Tesco, so it's probably about 2-3 years ago at this point. And I was on a mission to just get pissed because I'd literally just recently gone through a bad breakup and all that. And yeah, drinking. It gets to about 2 o'clock in the morning, and a mate of mine who is, she knows her way around. She's very much in every single club that's available in town. She enjoys a good night out.
So what you trying to say? She's easy game?
No. The other one's saying that.
Hey. I was getting punched.
She's this particular club. She's always able to get like a free bottle of something, whether it be like a bottle of vodka or like a bottle of JD. That night, it was a particular bottle of gin. Now, me, 2 o'clock in the morning, completely blitzed out of my head, and I can't actually remember saying this, but I took this glass, poured myself a glass of gin, paused 1 second, turned to my mate and said, "Is there any lemonade in this?" And she sarcastically went, "No, there isn't." So I went, "Right, okay." Down the whole lot.
Oh.
Woke up with a stinking fucking hangover and a rather perfumey taste in my mouth the next morning. I'm just like, have I just gone into the toilets where the freaking bloke is with the freaking aftershaves and just gone, yeah, I'll have some of that.
Oh god, yeah.
Come on, pal, no splash, no dash.
One for the Pudani.
No Dolce & Gabbana, no suck in your banana.
So yeah, that was
That's a bit racist, that.
This is what they've actually said to me about before.
We just want to say this for the record on the RAD podcast that was Coxy's impression of
My new name is Darren Truby. I work at the Auctioneer pub on the Living Road near Mark Ellie's south.
Yeah.
So you can find me there most days.
Yeah.
I'm the one that says yeah a lot, and I wear glasses. But then there was another guy once. I was in a pub taking a piss one time, and the guy started singing, "Go, don't forget the punani."
Wow.
Oh my god.
So yeah, don't forget your Dolce & Gabbana.
That's the point, right? Do you feel a bit intimidated?
Yes.
Absolutely, with the basic jump in front of you.
Yeah, you're sitting there, you're having a good old slash. Right, and you're there, turn around, next minute goes...
I don't tend to find that they jump in front of me while I'm mid-slash.
Yeah.
No, you turn around to go and wash your hands.
Let me finish it off for you.
There was a sketch, I think it was Morecambe Wise, or they did, not Morecambe Wise, was it a sketch show? There's some sort of show that did that. There's a guy who went to a toilet and he's there, and it's like Lee Mack comes up next to him, he's like, "Hold it for you, sir." And the guy...
It was
Shake
three
it
of
for
them.
you, sir.
There was 3 of them. Lee Mack, his mate, I can't remember. He did not going out with
Tim Van
and Jim Fingy, and then 2 women.
Yeah, and they're all there holding each other. So one says, "Oh, could someone?" And he
Most
starts
of the
drinking
guys
a
in the
pint.
toilet, it's in like the waistcoat and that, and he goes, "Hold it for you, sir." He's like, "Okay." "Shake it for you, sir." It could have been like Monty Python or something. Like some,
I have seen it.
The one were you thinking of Lee Mack? They actually did one where 3 went into the toilet.
Yeah.
One went in the toilet. Another guy stood there, grabbed his pint, looked at him, shook the pint, and he's gone, "Hold it for him," as he sucked the pint, put his pint down. Another guy comes in, seen what he was doing, and he wanted to swig his pint, so he held it as he swig his pint. No sitting there, no heart. And the other guy at the edge just sits there and starts doing this. Starts giving the hand shandy, and the other guy just kind of all just went zip and walked out again. But no, it's like toilet attendants.
Yeah. I love the way that you just moved on from that.
Yeah, but the toilet attendants, you feel like intimidated. So you've gone in there, you've gone for a week, you come down to wash your hands, and next week you're going. He's throwing tea towels, the paper towels at me.
Well, it's when they do that, but then they start pushing the hand soap for you and stuff as well, and then they're like, "Oh, they push a tap for you," and like, "Oh, you're doing good tonight. You're going to go play your ladies," and they're trying to get you aftershave, and I just go, "I'm at allergies," and I always walk out. Then one at Hogarth's, he stopped me and went, "Come back in, mate. You haven't finished it." I'm like, "I have. Can't do it. Allergies."
I remember one that squirted squirted off in my hand.
Khaki in your face.
Oh yeah. But he they had the hand wash.
You always start off with a bit of Aussie charm.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. But I was just going to the sink to wash my hands. I was going to do that myself, thank you.
Yeah.
So I just washed my hands and I went. He then he shoved the plate in front of me with all this pound coins on it. But fuck off.
So you just went, oh, thank you.
Take that one, mate. Cheers, mate.
Did another one walk in and do the same thing for you? And you say like there's 2 handfuls of like cream, like, and then he's just like shoving a tray in front of you. So there's your pay. Fuck off.
Just hang on a minute, mate. Let me get my wallet open just so you can tip it in there. That'd be brilliant.
Just shove it in there, like, just put your t-shirt like a bucket or something like that. Just tip it in there, I'll go to the bar. Yeah. What are you drinking? I'll buy you one.
Next time's on me, lads. Paul's eating tonight.
Do you know what? That's what I always do. I just raid the toilet attendants when I'm that skint.
No, they do come over very intimidating. It is just infuriating when you sit there and you go like, I've no fucking change. It was like...
it's not so much that, but it's the ones that like they're there with like, all the expensive looking bottles of all these latest like colognes and stuff. And aftershave and shit, but they'll say it's cologne, and then it's like, but you know it's watered down bullshit.
Is it? What you should do, ask them, is do they take American Express?
No, the worst one was HQ over Easter weekend. I walked into there. Wash my hands, khaki robes. I'm sorry, mate, I've no change. Oh, it's alright, I have plenty. And I just went, no. Walked off again. It was like,
it's funny that you just go American Express because you can just go, do you do cash back?
Problem is they go Amex, he's like, take Amex, he's like, come with me. take you into cubicle, he has like the secret knocking and this thing comes down, it's like, guys, what can I get you?
do you carry change?
Some guy in a little booth out behind the toilets going, what would you like?
He goes, do you take card? And he pulls down his pants and goes, yeah!
Swipe here. Sign here.
Well, I think on that note, we'll have a quick break. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be very back shortly after these messages.
Hello, this is for...
Can't we say hello at the same time?
Fuck's sake. Hello! This is an advertisement for Master Debaters.
Oh, can we say Master Debaters together as well? Yeah?
Hello! I am Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Toffer.
And we are the Master Debaters.
We are the Master Debaters. That's what we want to do.
We're all saying it.
Yeah.
Hello! I'm Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Toffer. And
we are the
Damn it, Sean!
Debaters.
I thought we were just doing...
Hello! I'm Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Toffer.
We are...
The Master Debaters. You can find us on Twitter @_Master Debaters, SoundCloud, Podbean, and iTunes. Just do yourself a favour and jump aboard this podcast train. Choo choo, motherfucker!
What is the Podern Family?
This is Gareth from the Open All Powers podcast.
This is Adam from Everyone Has a Podcast.
This is Matthew McDonough from the Passersby podcast.
This is Nick from the Epic Film Guys podcast.
This is Eric Mocker from the Mockers podcast.
Hey, this is Rick from Ice and the Face.
Hey guys, it's Rad Dad Chad,
J Mills, and Lil Man
from the Full of Fiber podcast.
Hey, we're Josh and David from the Scotch and Flicks podcast.
Hey y'all, it's Juliette Miranda from the Unwritable Rant podcast.
Hey, this is Bro from the World of Row podcast.
This is Cyanide from the Little Geek Lost podcast.
This is Paul from the Countdown Movie and TV Reviews podcast.
This is Greg from the Sports Stands podcast.
This is Knock from the Geek Yogurt podcast.
We are you, podcasters coming together in a community to help one another grow. So follow us on Twitter @Podern Family and use the hashtag Podern Family in your tweets and retweet other people who do the same. Podern Family, where great podcasts come home.
Hi, I'm Paul the Hat Guy Flinders, and I'm the host of the RAD podcast, Random Ass Discussion, and we discuss about absolutely anything that's on our mind. Doesn't matter how taboo the subject is, we will talk about it and give you our opinion, whether it's popular or not, controversial or not, or thought-provoking or just downright daft. You can find us on Spreaker at www.spreaker.com/RAD podcast. You can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/UKRAD podcast. We are on Twitter at UKRAD podcast. And we are also now on iTunes. Hooray! Just search for us at the UKRAD podcast and we should show up. So if you're ready for a bit of random ass discussion, a little bit of comedy gold, and maybe a little bit of thought-provoking conversation, come over, join the fun, and just remember, there are plenty of podcasts out there, but not that many of them are rad.
Welcome back to the RAD podcast, or shall we say Pubcast.
At Reflex.
RAD/Lost Art.
Yes.
Oh, you had to get it in, didn't he?
He did.
The RAD/Lost Art Pubcast at the Foxhall Reflex. Well, after that little break, we've got some tasters.
Yeah, we've had our main course. We're now going to have desserts.
Yeah. So, once again, keeping in the theme that we have been having the last couple of weeks, is the rock tasters.
My little stick
so,
of Blackpool rock.
Coxy, what kind of rock you got there, mate?
You are such a bellend.
Right, I can honestly say that before we started up, we were just like, right, who wants what? And I immediately said, well, I want this particular flavour. And I believe it was Paul said, well, I don't want this particular flavour. And then Alan just took what was left and said, there you go, Coxy. It was just like, oh, you bastard.
Yeah. Because the problem is, I fucking hate Parma Violets. And I've got Violet Rock.
Love you.
Don't lie to me again.
You've got a full glass of Magda's there to wash it down with, if you don't like it.
You'll be fine.
Foaming at the mouth.
I probably will.
What about you, Lewis? What have you got?
I have got ye old-fashioned humbug.
Yep. What about you, Paul?
I have blueberry muffin flavour rock. So,
and I'm sitting here with coconut. Now, I'm going to announce this now. I'm not a massive fan of coconut.
And I don't like Parma Violets, so fuck you.
So, I really want the blueberry muffin, but he's a dick. Paul's a dick.
I am a dick.
So,
to be fair though, I've had garlic bread rock.
Well,
so
the thing is though, they said blueberry muffin. There is no muffin in that.
No.
There is no muffin involved at all.
With my experience of tasting funky flavoured rock, you tend to say, for example, garlic bread flavour rock. You tend to get garlic, but there's no hint of bread.
Yeah.
There is no hint of bread. Like ice cream, there's no hint of ice, it's just cream.
Well, it's just vanilla.
Vanilla, yes.
Your generic flavourable ice cream.
Yes.
It's like one I saw with melted ice cream, which I think there was the one Paul had. It's like, I said to him, I bet it's going to be vanilla. How did it taste? Yeah, it's just vanilla.
Yeah.
So, we'll go...
shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. I kind of want to save Coxy to last, generally because I want to, increase his suffering.
We'll see
since Lewis has unwrapped his already.
I've already got mine out.
Yeah, he's already unwrapped and got his rock.
I've got my stick out.
I'm glad you said rock.
I've got my stick out.
So, go on then. Give it a suck.
He's rocked and ready to
pop.
Suck.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking...
Oh, pop.
I'm going to go suck it because I don't want to break any teeth.
How was it?
Alright. I've had worse.
Fair enough.
What about the rock?
Again, I've had worse.
So, is it like a proper humbug style?
Yeah.
Happy days.
Go on then. I will unfurl mine.
You'll what?
Yeah.
Unveil.
It's
so now the colouring of Paul's is the greatest one ever. It's got a almost like a caramel coating with purple lines going.
I was going to say it's more of a. It looks rather like a veiny penis because it's flesh coloured with purple lines.
Fucking what?
I am banning you from drinking ever again. So go on, slide it in, tell how it feels.
Slide it in.
A bit tight.
Slide it in.
Oh, soft.
It's soft.
But yeah, definite blueberry there. Quite nice.
Well, happy days. So I've got coconut here, which is delightful because coconut's coconut. I'm not a massive.
Well, you could have had violet.
I could have done, but I prefer to give it to you. So there we go.
Leave
try to get it open. It's like opening a fucking.
I would eat that, but it's soft.
That's hard.
So
I always get to have that problem anyway. Always end up soft. Yours soft as well.
Why is yours soft? Mine's hard.
Mine just tastes nothing.
That's what coconut tends to say. Sometimes.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
mine's long, hard, and black and white.
It's more the smell than actually the taste.
Lewis has gone into
Yeah, it's you know, like when women uses that buttercream rub for the legs and that after
cocoa
that
butter rub or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like
bio oil sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like a cocoa butter rub.
Yeah.
It actually smells like that. So I'm going to shove it underneath Paul's nose to give a good sniff.
Not the first time. Yeah, he's spot on actually.
And how's the rock taste? Smell?
Taste? There's no real taste to it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, you can smell the coconut.
Yeah, but it's just.
But it seems like them you get played aftertaste of coconut rather than like the one I had the iron brew one. You couldn't taste iron brew at all. It just tasted sweet. That one you gave me, it just tasted sweet. There was no iron brew taste at all. And now I've got to try this piece of shit.
Well, get it in your gob and give it a good chomp.
This is why women bite them off.
Like
what happened? Well, you put it in my mouth, it tastes like Parma Violet, so I bit it. And that officer is why I'm just currently sat here now.
Would anyone like to shed some light on what
Parma Violet is
horrible?
It's horrible. It's to me personally, it tastes like what perfume would be like.
Right. Okay.
Well, I think it's
broken because I smacked on the table.
But is it supposed to be like petals and all that jazz?
That smells strong as fuck.
Fucking Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, good luck with that.
New from Airwick.
It's like that thing of like when I did 10-minute burn. There was no thinking about it. For some reason, did it.
Yeah.
This one's completely.
And this one, it's like I'm already regretting doing it before I even attempt it.
I think I felt doing that extract. Jesus, no go then, and then instant regret. Oh,
is it his gob?
It's actually hard.
So man.
It's very fucking disgusting.
Is it good?
No.
Remember to swallow.
It's like
there's a party in his mouth and they've got an eviction notice.
It's like walking through a field of like flowers and face palming and just licking them all.
It's like landing face first in the display at Interflora.
Well, it's like going into. It's like if the ladies' toilets had like one of them attendants on. And goes, "Do you want to try some perfume?" You're like, "No, I'm alright." But then she just sprays some on you anyway, but you get some in your mouth.
Just spray it on you like mace.
In fact, it's like the fucking duty free at Manchester Airport. Overpriced, tastes like shit, and very unpleasant.
So that's a 1 out of 10, maybe?
It gets a fuck out of 10.
Fucking minus. Yes, it gets a fuck out of 10.
So it was like the milkshake place in Hounds Hill. It's like a shop centre in Blackpool. There's a little cafe underneath the steps.
Yes. Just desserts, what is it?
Yeah,
I think it's called.
They actually do Parma Violet milkshakes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Now, a little story for you here. Now, I'm going walking through with my daughter. My daughter loves Parma Violets. Fucking weird, I don't know where she gets that from. And she goes, "Oh, can we get a milkshake?" So my idea was go to West Coast Milkshake Place. But no, she wanted to go to this place. So I was like, alright, fair enough, we'll go get a milkshake. So we're sat in there. And she goes, "Oh, what do you want?" "Oh, Parma Violet one." I'm there going, "Huh?" It's like, they literally get buckets. I'm talking about buckets of Parma Violets. Handful, chuck it in the blender. So it goes like chalk almost, and then they add it into the milk, and then they put the ice cream.
Oh, you dirty bastards!
Don't know what stunk worse: the idea of Parma Violets in a bucket, or the idea of this milk-coloured purple thing, and it was the most disgusting smell ever. And she's sitting there.
Grimace from McDonald's was shit.
Yeah, and she was there. She was drinking it away. So, "Oh, this is lovely. Do you want to try it?" And I'm there going,
"Well, it's fucking rock, isn't?"
No. So I hand it to me. So I go, "All right, I'll give it a sip." has to be the most disgusting thing I've ever tried. Ever.
Oh.
You want to have some Violet Rock?
No, you're alright, mate.
Just stir it in with the milkshake, it might improve the flavour. Where's your bar staff gone? They want to try some. It's fucking horrible.
We've got Ali in the corner here. Would you like to come and try some rock? Come on.
Oh, she's coming over.
It's violet flavour.
Ali is one of the bar staff that we've taken on this year. She's a lovely girl. All the way from Scotland. So, here we've got some Parma Violet Rock.
And
give it a good sniff first.
I love Parma Violet.
You disgust me.
It also means you're fired. Get out.
Alan doesn't have the authority to do that.
It's true. Let's tell him to get the fuck out.
Try and bite it.
Give it a good...
She's
I'm
biting.
trying to break my teeth.
I flipped to the dentist later.
Alright, suck it hard.
There we go.
That was teeth breaking, not rock breaking.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Not as good as Parma Violet.
But in your guess, it's edible for you, isn't it?
Not really. It kind of tastes like soap.
There we go then. Well, I think
soap your nan would have. From 10 years ago.
Yeah.
At Christmas.
It's actually like those little sweets that actually smell and taste like soap. Have you ever tried one?
Parma Violets.
Yeah.
The worst ones was the cherry lipsticks. Do you remember you used to get with the penny sweets? And I remember growing up, and they've been absolutely brilliant. And for a stage, I think it was the late 90s, for some reason they went all perfumey and horrible. So I'm there going, oh yeah, I'll get some red lips. And so in goes with the pick and mix. Then I go chucking my gob, thinking the normal. Then I'm going, gagging on it, then go right to pass me a Coke. It made it worse. So I'm there sat through the cinema.
Coke!
I'm sat there through the cinema going, ready to throw up. Thank you very much, Ali. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
So I think that was a raging success.
Let's never do that again.
Yes.
Lies. I'm going to find something just as bad for you.
Either a black and white thing.
Next week, Marmite flavoured.
Fuck right off.
To be honest, you probably prefer that than the Parma Violets he's just had.
I'd rather eat Marmite cereal.
Oh! What is with that? Where did you see this Marmite cereal from?
Brought them on Facebook somewhere.
Wow.
Fucking hell, no way.
Anyone got any topics?
We had some on Facebook. I put a status up earlier today asking for more questions. It was actually it was a relative success last week.
Darren gave you a thumbs up.
Darren gave me a thumbs up, so yeah, that's you've made it.
That's the Facebook equivalent of yeah.
Love you, Darren. Love you, Darren.
Do you reckon? Right, you know, with Facebook recently, you can actually put GIFs on like your comments, stuff like that. Do you reckon he's going to sit there and go find a GIF with yeah on it, and that'll be it? That's all he replies. That like GIF. It's like, yeah, yeah. I did find one with moron on it, so
that suits. But yeah, Alan Rideout. He was the only one that responded, but he left us 4 questions.
Okay.
So, the first one, they're all wrestling related.
Okay.
So, the first one is, if Randy Orton does an RKO in the woods, is it still out of nowhere?
That's really good, that. I like that. That is fantastic.
God.
So essentially, if Randy Orton RKO's in the woods and no one else is around to be RKO'd, is it still out of nowhere?
That is brilliant. That's like it was like. Well, no.
It's very that word.
Philosophical.
There you go. Thank Christ. How we going to answer that?
Dive.
Yeah.
That's the answer to it.
No, ... Yeah.
Well, to be honest, if he's doing an RKO on no one, then it's not. Yeah,
it's a back one.
No, Randy Orton's training is he goes out into the forest and does random RKOs. Don't know if it's a squirrel, a branch, a twig,
a bear.
Yeah.
Do you think he goes in for the RKO on the bear? He comes in for it. He grabs it. The bear just
Come here,
grabs it,
Bambi.
just stones it.
That's how Bambi died in the new movie.
You know,
Randy
RKO's
Orton's got a cameo.
You know what RKO's a bear when he comes out riding a bear at that B pay-per-view or something, just to try and get more viewers.
Look at me around the bear.
Murica.
The catches Jack doesn't wrestle anymore.
But Murica.
He also asks, has Brock Lesnar defended his title on Mars yet?
Hey?
Universal title, I'm assuming.
Oh.
No, because he only tasted the Suplex C. Way!
To quote Michael Collins, vintage.
Yes, vintage.
That's it.
Well, he only has a set amount of
Vintage.
appearances, so unfortunately I don't think he can appear on Mars, so...
Well, his wage demands are just sort of like that astronomical that even they can't afford the trip to Mars.
Well, if he took a pay cut, they may have been able to pay for the trip, but unfortunately,
maybe.
because of his contract, they can't pay for the trip to Mars, so...
Some guy at NASA there pissing himself going, no.
Come on, we can do this. We can do this, NASA. Come on, no.
So the thing is, right, Paul Heyman, when he says Brock Lesnar, can you hear it in space? Brock Lesnar!
They got it properly. It's not. It's like he went on a whole thing at tangent of this. Like saying, "I could say, I claim Brock Lesnar." He's like, Brock Lesnar.
So to answer that question, no, because it's not in the budget. He also has a bit more local. This one: Ashton Smith versus Dean Allmark for the PCW Cruiserweight Championship. Who wins and why?
Dean Allmark turns up and basically goes, "Look, I've got a Butland's title," and wins.
That to a T.
Quite surprised it came out of that, actually.
I'm going to skeg Nash later with my Intercontinental belt, and I'm going to dab. Yeah.
Oh
Damn
my
away.
god. Who are we saying?
Well, just to go, yeah, I don't like either of them as a problem. But at the Academy show, they sort of had Ashton go a bit heelish. So whether they're sort of going to do like an Ashton push as a heel.
It seems like, I mean...
Lewis can't say anything here because he's like part of the cream of the crop. So
I'm legally bound to actually say anything. So I'm
there you
the
go.
conversation.
So what are you saying then?
So what are you saying then, Dave?
I'll tell you off the record.
For me, I think it's going to be Ashton Smith. 'Cause he's on a run. They're pushing him. So
I've already given my answer.
Yeah. So and that's why as well, because he's been pushed basically. So and I can't see Dean Allmark. I can't see it. So that leads on nicely into our next one that he leads us. And the last one is Dean Allmark the most underrated wrestler on the UK scene today?
No, he's the most shittiest.
No, not at all.
Is this Alan bloke actually no relations, guys? Is this Alan bloke?
No, because relations have to be sort of like you have to have the same surname.
Yeah, not the first name, mate.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, bad. No.
I live in Southport. I couldn't give a shit.
But no, he's dire. He's just not an entertaining wrestler. He's all right for the kids because.
To me, he reminds us of the sort of like wrestler you go to like Benidorm, you see like an American wrestling super show, main event, like fucking Dean Allmark, superstar Dean Allmark against some like
the Thundertaker,
fake Kane or something. And of course, he come out with like his fake Intercontinental belt, which meant to be like the Mega Slam belt.
Yeah.
And he goes, the kids love him and stuff, and it's like, fuck off. You see him in the compound next to you, like getting a bloody orange juice for his kid.
Yeah, he's one of these guys. I guarantee he's one of these guys that rocks up. He's got a fag hanging out his gob. He absolutely hates kids. He drives around in a battered up Nissan Sunny.
See, I think the opposite.
He's a grumpy old man. He's, you know, like Bad Santa sort of style. And he gets to the ring and all of a sudden he just goes, I'm nice and happy! I really want to kill myself! Takes a couple lines of coke, drop a couple of...
no, fucking face plants it.
Yeah. You ever seen that Facebook video? The guy sitting in the back of his car, and he's there. He's got, it must be a gram of coke or something, and he's got that. And all the guys around him taking the piss out of him because his face is covered, his head's covered, and he's just like throwing in his face because he's off his tit. And it was like, wow, that's how I expected Dean Allmark to be.
I've seen him being the opposite of like, it's sort of be that guy like you got like an all inclusive at Benidorm for some reason, which isn't really all inclusive, and he's in like the room next to you or something. It's like, look, it's that wrestler. You're that wrestler off the show. We saw you. And like, right, okay, yeah. I watched you in Preston once.
Just once. But you were shit.
I can't understand all your guys hate for Dean Allmark. Like, I could understand if it was like Dave Rain or something like that, but...
Well, you're in the business. You've got inside
I
knowledge.
like Dave Rain, but not as the wrestler. He's actually a really good guy.
I mean, for me, I in ring, he's decent. He's decent.
He's one of those for me though. He goes through the motions too much.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. He goes through the motions. He's decent, but
you tickling his balls out or something like
that? Yeah, tickle the manager's balls.
Tickle the balls while you work the shaft.
Yeah.
Barbekakke at the same time.
Just remember the rules of the role and you'll be fine.
He's good in the ring. It's his gimmick that I can't stand.
Yeah.
It's basically somebody's fat dad.
Who can do a flip?
He can do a flip.
I can do flips.
That's who he is. Have you seen them pictures, the videos on Facebook? He's basically that. You know, there's a guy that's got a daughter who does like gymnastics. He tries to copy. He's the gymnast dad.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's like attempt after attempt after attempt after attempt, and he just nails it. It's like one time he just fucking nails the whole entire thing, and his daughter was like happy.
He does, but the Dean Allmark sort of, he's probably nearing his 40s, possibly. I don't know how.
I think he's about the same age as me.
I was going to say, I think he's about the same age as us.
He looks older.
He's about 34, 35.
Yeah,
he's not the same age. He's mid-30s.
Yes, he does look older. He looks like in his 50s.
That's why I said he's someone's fat dad.
So, but you've got like Ashton Smith and Ashton Smith, I think he's in his early mid-20s.
Ashton Smith, the problem with Ashton Smith, I just want to punch him because he has that face.
There's that. And you got Promenade running wild.
It's like the day he makes any form of like major promotions, i.e. if it's ROH or WWE or fucking Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call it these days. And if he ever gets on there,
shit.
Yeah, pretty much. If he ever gets on there, I'm just going to seriously just go like stone wrestling completely because I don't think he's a good fighter. A good wrestler.
What about Allmark or Promenade?
Whereas he'll watch. He's perfectly fine with Jinder Mahal being number one contender for the WWE title, but as soon as like Ashton Smith or Dean Allmark get anywhere, right, done with it.
What's that? Support indie wrestling? No, fuck him.
He's just, I just don't like him. I don't like either of them. It's like I met him at Alpha Omega, and I was just there going, "Well, you're just a twat, aren't you?" He really was. He just came over so arrogant, so up his own fucking arse. It was like, no, bad enough here. Go away. Go, just leave me alone. Go on, bugger off.
Ashton.
Yeah.
I can't say I've met him, so can't really comment on that aspect. I know he's decent in the ring. He can pull off a decent match. I mean, was it Speedball Mike Bailey had a match with?
Well, it was on the Mania show.
Yeah, that was fucking phenomenal. But yeah, he's all right. I quite like. I'll be honest with you. I like him in the ring. I don't know him personally, so I can't really comment personally. But yeah, he's decent. What we're seeing in the ring. So yeah, that's for Dean Allmark. Yeah, he's decent in the ring. Just his gimmick's fucking terrible.
I think he's just a filler now.
The day he lost me is when he wore shorts that had Red Bull sugar free on them.
Wow.
I am not joking.
Oh, special.
That's the day he lost me. We've got one more question. This was on the post for the last podcast, but he posted too late for recording. It's one of my old friends, Richard Murphy, and he asks, DuckTales or Goof Troop, which is the best and why?
DuckTales. Woohoo.
Unfortunately, I said to him because he asked, he said I've got a week to think about it, so I can have some much, deep thought about it and give you a really, really detailed answer. But unfortunately, no. DuckTales, theme tune, end of discussion. That is simply it.
I don't even remember the Goof Troop.
I don't.
Goof Troop was terrible. It was like father, like son, always something.
I'll find it.
Shit.
I'll just go.
I think I remember seeing it briefly on that.
It was on the Disney Club very briefly.
No. It was
on
before
ITV
that. It was on
well.
ITV back in because it used to be in the morning, Saturday morning. It used to be DuckTales. Then you have the Gummy Bears, and then you
Here's
have
the Goof Troop theme tune.
Anyway. Dire.
Yeah.
Can I honestly say that I remember that?
You can't.
See now
saying that was like early to mid 90s.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say I remember it now. Obviously, I put the theme tune on. It rings. Obviously rings a bell.
Whereas obviously you got this classic.
I suppose.
The hurricane in this.
And now that'll be embedded into your brain for the next 2 weeks because it's impossible to get rid of it. You'll just be walking down the street and all of a sudden you'll just hear woohoo.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
So that'll just randomly appear in the most inappropriate times.
Yeah.
You could be doing a speech at a funeral and all of a sudden all you hear is DuckTales. Woo!
Remember back in the old day, out in the Tash, Lynn or Rob always end up the last song of the night either be Gummy Bears or Fraggle Rock.
Well, I was there for the last night at the old Tash.
So was I.
And of course they finished on the Fraggle Rock theme, and then everyone was like, one more song.
Yeah.
And Ron did his little speech, and he's like, "Oh, we've got one more song, which is Ron's choice." And I noticed all night it's like they haven't played Enter Sandman fucking once, upstairs or down. So I was like, "There's something going on here." And of course, they finished on Enter Sandman, and it's like, "There's some chalk right on the wall." Like, why? They're just gonna knock it down.
It was great. I think it's scribbled all over the place. I scribbled all over the DJ box. Then Lynn goes, "You do that any of my vinyls, I'll kill you." CD boxes. And I went, "Oh, okay." At this point, I was absolutely hammered. I didn't drink a full bottle of JD to myself before I came out. I think I spent a grand total of £3.50 in the Tash that night.
Good guided.
You could get to the bar for a start.
Well, it wasn't so much that. It was, what have you got? Well, just tell me what you want and I'll tell you if you got it or not. Pint of lager? Yeah, we can do that. Can you do us a Jack and we can't do Coke? We've got lemonade or nothing. I'll have a Jack Daniels then. Best make it a double.
I was hammered that night. I was rotten the day after. But yeah, it was a good night. That it was a very, very good night. Because it started Thursday. The last night was Saturday night, so it started Thursday, and I was out every night for it. And Lynn turned around and says, "Oh, you come in?" I was like, "Yeah, I've got a ticket for Saturday night." "Oh, I'll get you in free for Thursday and Friday as well." You got a ticket. So, really? Yeah. Just come with me in the first thing. We literally rocked up. There was already a queue outside. I go, "What the fuck?"
I remember I turned up at, I think I went down like the Monday before or something, and it's like they went, "Oh yeah, knock on the door, and someone will let you in." So I walked in the latest one, I was like, "This is fucking weird. I can see the walls, I can see people, I can see the floor I'm sticking to."
Well, I used to be the cleaner there. 2006, Chris Charlton, Big Chris, went on holiday, and he usually did the cleaning in the mornings. So Chris asked me to do the cleaning. And I tell you what, it's the most weirdest thing walking in there in full daylight. I go, wow, I can see shit. oh shit, I ain't cleaning. But yeah, good times. Yeah.
But yeah, DuckTales wins. Oh, fucking hell. Anyone else got any topics?
The fuck up that is the the US presidency. That's getting great. That's just comical.
Yeah. So completely lost track of it.
Apparently, one of the ambassadors has admitted that he has had contact with the Russian embassy about the presidency and all leading up to the election.
It's like one of the heads of the FBI. Or
No, it's the head of the FBI. The head of the FBI got sacked because he was looking into the whole thing. So the whole FBI and CIA went, whoa, hang on a minute, we employ an old director because he was out of it and nothing to do with the whole shenanigans to do the investigations. At this point, a whole lot of other people gone, yeah, we spoke to the Russians on behalf of Trump and all that. Trump's gone, well, meh, I want it fair and square. And there was rumours on it that someone's already put in an official, what's it called?
Impeachment.
Impeachment to get Trump out.
Yeah.
So that's now being investigated.
I've heard about that.
So it's like, wow, less than 200 days and you're getting fucked over already. Go America!
Always makes me laugh, sort of like the comments that he's come out with. It's just like, this is the worst treatment that any politician has had in history, and I just think, well, JFK, Lincoln, Gandhi,
Nixon,
Mandela,
back and to the left,
back and to the left.
Not only that,
Hitler.
It's like when George Bush was in. It's like the real question we have to answer is our children learned?
Sounds like Darren.
It's like when people are giving directions. It's like, as soon as you get to this junction, turn right. That's your left. Yeah, whatever.
Shut the fuck up. I did that earlier on today with Lewis, the twat. But yeah, it was just...
I wasn't even fucking referencing you. I was just saying.
What's the other one? What's the other one? He goes, George Bush is like, oh yeah, you fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice.
Shame on me even. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me again. He goes, can't get fooled again. Pretty sure you can.
But it literally is this whole presidential thing is just turned into one big massive fuck up.
The only reason that Trump's in there because the Russians want him in there so they can fuck up the economy, and he's doing a great job for it.
Yep, pretty much. Putin's sitting there going, stroking his imaginary evil beard.
That was got the white cat on his lap, just like, good.
Yes, Mr. Trump, of course I want you to fuck up.
The only thing that comes to mind is there used to be a Twitter account called Cranky Vince.
Yeah, I remember that.
And sometimes it says things like, something like sat in gorilla. Watching such a match, stroking giant erection, it's going to be big capital letters, fuck you.
But it's just like this whole shenanigans at the moment with our elections coming up, the general election. That's getting beyond stupid as well.
Yeah, we've got a teacher against bloody Thatcher V2.
Yeah, it's like someone stuck a picture of like 10 years...
2007 Theresa May against 2017 Theresa May on crack.
Yeah, and it was just like, wow, look at the difference. Like,
10 years does that to you?
Well,
it's called ageing.
10 years ago, I still look the fucking same.
Because you're young, that's the difference. When you start deteriorating.
Yeah, but to be fair, you didn't have a beard 10 years ago, probably. Well, unless you had a full-on fucking...
hillbilly.
Yeah. ZZ Top.
With the hat and everything.
So, the thing is with these like general elections coming up, I think it summed up best of the thoughts that Manan gave, because there was a couple of days ago she had a Conservative representative knock on the door and she was just like she was going, can I ask how you're voting? And Manan turned around basically and said, I'm voting for none of you. And she went, alright, okay, why is that? It's just like, because I don't fucking trust anything that any of you say. And they don't, because that's all politics is. They'll bullshit any way they want just to get into fucking power. They'll do fuck all and build up the pension, and then just live on that when they get boosted out.
Well,
of
it's
office.
always got the most believable bollocks, basically, isn't it? You know what I mean?
No, it's just there was a short video knocking round, and basically it goes 85% of all the UK population will not vote. 15%, so that was it. Yeah, 15% that will vote is the over 65s. Now the over 65s that will vote are rich, born with a silver spoon up their arses, and will vote for Tory.
Yep.
And that's how they get around it.
That's why
Tory's all sitting there going, "Fucking won this because no fucker else votes."
Yeah.
This is why they've done the snap election, so that you can get more MPs back in her. That's the only reason why she's done it.
Well, it's a weird one with elections. It doesn't help with social media nowadays. Like way back when
back in the day,
when you could buy a pint for £1.20 and get change
without discount.
You got smoke indoors.
Yeah.
You bring your son and you can put him in the back, and you can have a pack of Seabrooks and a pack
and half a lager.
You can have half a lager and some ready salted Seabrook. I play bingo.
Back in my day, there were no. Turning into fucking art right from fucking open all hours, grand meal.
Fetch a cloth.
Yeah.
No,
Anyways,
it was. Thing is, like years ago, you didn't have all that social media and that to spread all fake bullshit news propaganda, fake news and shit.
Yeah, well, this is it. What was it? There was a documentary about like social media and the bullshittery that came with the whole US presidential elections, and someone accused Facebook and Twitter being paid to spread the bullshittery along. They reckoned Trump basically, all the Trump's peers just went right to Facebook and Twitter and goes, right, here's a couple million, spread some bullshit about what's her name, Hillary Clinton.
Cunt, you mean?
Yeah, and spread the whole bullshit along. And it was like, we look into investigations, and they turned around. A guy was interviewed with Facebook representative from the UK, and he was saying, like, did you guys get paid to do this? And he avoided the question like fucking like someone worrying at you rabies.
The thing is, though, it's like the amount of pages you might have liked when you're in college and that you sat there on Facebook, so you've enough fuck all else to do, and your teacher says to you, yeah, you've got like, they've turned Facebook off on the block list for 2 weeks, so you can go on Facebook and fuck about, and yeah, it's liking random pages, and all of a sudden you'll see a page a few years later pop up going, I don't remember liking that. And I think the same thing will probably happen with like Trump stuff. And then people, they'll have boosted the post, going, well, how much in the budget? Right, this is a social media budget. Go on Twitter, go on Facebook, wherever else, and just post political bullshit and then boost it.
Well, that was the problem with Trump, because he's so active on social media. Look at his Twitter account.
Well, yeah, when he has two people, he has himself running it and his staff running it as well.
Yeah.
And they took his phone off him
before the election. They took his phone off him, says you're not allowed to say anything for the. It was 2 weeks, wasn't it? For 2 weeks.
You're not allowed on Twitter for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was a bastard for putting his foot in his own mouth, though, wasn't he? So,
but he did it again this morning.
But again, the real question is our children learned? And evidently they are not.
But it's turned into a massive fuckfest with this whole social media. It's doing more harm than it is good. All right, you can get out to more people. Your policies,
your podcasts.
Your podcasts. your manifestos. I'm talking about the politics side of things. And it's just like, well, that's just fucking shit. So it's just like, what can you do? You can't rely on papers because they'll write half a ton of shit and not say any, saying what you said.
Fail. Sorry, what?
Yeah, son. You can't go on the fucking news because you got like Jeremy Paxton there just fucking twisting everything. Yeah. You fucking love it. Absolutely. Some of the shit he comes out with is brilliant. But how else are you going to get your shit out there? Can't go on radio because like the same again, they're owned by fucking half the media companies that run the fucking TVs.
And the newspapers.
You can't run your fucking Twitter account because either some guy will just start trolling you and you get upset and cry and get him shot.
Or poisoned.
Fucking harsh.
So it just seems to be bullshit at the moment. So it's like, how are you meant to vote fairly?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't. You physically cannot.
I think the only real fair way of doing it is that you get a dartboard, you separate it equally, and just fucking blindfold yourself and throw a dart at the dartboard and hope you don't hit your cat.
It's like the problem I said though. Unless you're aiming for the cat.
And the bloke on the side of the head. Just go.
The thing I said though is like,
with no NHS.
At the end of the day, it's always going to come down, unless something drastically changes, it's going to come down to two parties then. It's in the UK, it's going to be two parties, like it is in America.
Yep.
You've got Democrats and Republicans, and you've got Labour and Conservative.
It's practically that now. Realistically, it's that now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but that's what it's going to be.
Liberal Democrats aren't going to get in any headway because everyone just doesn't take them serious.
No.
Even they come up with the most perfect fucking manifestos, like, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, this is the money we've got to do this, and we're proven to do it, and everyone just ignore it.
That's the problem, though, because if they do come up with a perfect manifesto that's perfect for everyone, people will go, the Lib Dems not going to pull it off.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So you can't, they're fucked either way.
Like fucking Nick Clegg, it was just a waste of space. So it's just like...
But I still go back to that when Russell Howard, I think, like the Monster won one seat or whatever in the houses or House of Parliament, whatever it is. Yeah, who wants a space hopper? Like, you got one seat. It's like, yeah, better than nothing.
I think it was another thing I like. Russell Howard was just like, instead of like people in the televised debate, just get like kids to ask him and just be like, "Cleggy weggy, I can close my eye, I can close my eyes. Why can't I close my ears?"
Exactly. It's like what's that Cockney called? The guy with the hair. He's got a TV series at the moment.
That's a lot of Cockneys.
No, he's a Cockney. He's a comedian.
Just call him the Fully Cockney.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. And he was basically doing shows like life in general. So it's like bits from says the last episode he just done was the offence. He was going around to, what do people find offensive? What do people think is PC too much now and all that jazz? And they had literally a table of about 12 people, 6 under 30s. 6 over 60s.
I wanted to watch this and I fucking missed it. I know exactly.
Yeah, I can't remember the comedian's called.
It was supposed to be fucking brilliant.
Yeah, and it was going right. What offends you and what offends you? This old guy sitting there goes, "Fat people," and it was like, "Well, why?" He goes, "Fat people fucking offend me." He goes, "Well, how do you mean by that?" It's that guy may be comfortable with wearing. No, it's a disgrace. Look at it. I don't want to see that thought sort of thing walking down the street. And it was like, wow. Fair enough.
And shock horror, people are cunts.
Yeah. And we turn around and another guy says, "I don't want to see breastfeeding in a public place." It's like, well, why? The baby needs to feed. Go to the toilets to it. All right, I'll bring you a meal out and you can eat in the toilet. I don't want to do that. Same thing for a baby. Because, but no, I find it offensive that person sitting there got a breast out. To this point, the comedian turned around and went, "You're dissing that you're seeing not seeing tits. Because you saw tits." He goes, "Mate, something's fucking wrong with you." And he turned around, and the gay guy turned around, "I'm fucking gay, and I appreciate that." Brilliant. And then he got on to politics and all that jazz. It's a guy over in America who runs his own internet radio show, and apparently he was voted the most offensive man in the whole of the US. So Donald Trump comes along and all this jazz, with all presidential elections.
And goes, "I want to take that fucking record."
No, and he was sitting there, and he spent 3 days straight on the radio ranting how much of a twat Donald Trump was. Donald Trump wins the election. Apparently he had the CIA, the FBI, and another intelligence group knocking on his door. And going like,
ATF or something.
Yeah, can you come with us, please? Says, tried to get him done for slander. To this point, he goes, look at the Constitution.
Constitution.
He goes. He was like the fourth one down. Free will to speak your mind.
Freedom of speech. It's the amendment.
Yeah. And he turned around and he goes, "Can't do shit, mate." And he had to let him go. Donald Trump apparently was fuming, fucking started bouncing around, and he goes, "You may be in charge of a fucking country, but you've got to abide by the rules as well." So that case proven. Someone can't get their own way.
Well, it's like Jim Jeffries, the Australian comedian, went on a full rant about guns, like gun control in America and stuff. And it's like, it's my right as an American citizen and stuff. And you can't change the amendments and stuff. Like it's the Constitution. It's like, well, yes, you can. It's an amendment. It's there to be changed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Fucking hell, you think of it that way.
Yeah.
An amendment. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Mickey Flanagan.
That's the guy.
The name was in my head then. I didn't want to say it because
it was like, because he's now out of that age where he's like, what's offensive, what's not offensive, what can I get away with, and all his online, it's like when he's live performances, he is your Jack lad, takes the piss out of everything, but he was quite being serious. He's going, when the 7/11
9/11.
No, the British one.
Oh, 7/7.
7/7 bombings happened. He was there going, do I make a joke about it? There's a lot of people come out and everyone's kind of still edgy about it and stuff like that because it was the night after. And some guy goes, why aren't you fucking glad you didn't put buy a month's Oyster card, didn't you? Especially with all that shit happening. And he was just sitting there going, like, fuck, someone else said that, not me. So it was like, where can you stand without fucking being prosecuted or for slandered for saying what you think? It's got to a point now it's stupid. Trump just overthinks it and gets fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking Theresa May opens a gob and shit comes out. Jeremy Corbyn just sits there and goes like, yeah. Don't want nuclear missiles. Well, how are you going to defend yourself then, fuckface? I didn't think of that.
Here's a map of New Guinea.
And then you get like, it's not Nick Clegg anymore for
Nigel Fallon.
Nigel Fallon.
I don't.
Sounds like a phallus.
You're looking at me. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Your brother's the politician.
And he sits there going, no, shut the fuck up. Theresa May and fucking Jeremy Corbyn are arguing.
I'm going to look him up now. Give me a sec. Lib Dem leader
and fucking UKIP leader. They just seem to be not saying anything.
Oh, they're just fucking.
Oh, sorry, not Nigel. Tim Farron.
They're just fucking fascist bigots.
They're funny. I find them fucking hilarious. I genuinely love to. No, I'm going to open say this. I'd let them win general election.
Well, they fucking wouldn't.
No. The reason why, because they'll win and they'll go, what the fuck do we do? And you could just watch them tumble down, and then you have someone like Labour or fucking Tories walking and going, right, we'll sort this shit out.
Same thing had happened in the Green Party. If they won, they'd get in and go,
plant trees everywhere.
Yeah, what do we do now? We need to plant more trees.
Well, your economy's falling. More trees.
We've blown our NHS budget on trees.
Wind farming.
AR trees, sort this shit out. We're gone. Bye.
Exactly.
Hang on a minute. Our hospitals are running out of power. Well, we just closed all the nuclear power stations down, replaced it with solar panels.
Don't you always find? Speaking of white supremacy groups, don't you always find it funny with these white supremacy groups? They're they're against immigration. They're proud to be white. What's the first thing they do when they're going out rioting? Put on ski masks. Yeah.
Unless you like the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, exactly.
Case proven.
We're against burqas. You fucking look like a Muslim, you tit.
Still makes me giggle when he goes, white supremacy and all that. Because he goes, genetically you're the inferior race. That's what it was like. Someone was talking to us the other day with someone. He goes, technically you're genetically the inferior race. He goes, why is that? He goes, first people on this earth. Yeah, what colour skin were they? White. They're black. Says you moved as the population grew. People move away onto different continents, different seasons. skin pigmentation and all that jazz. Says they're the purest of black people, the purest of human form.
Yeah.
And he says you cannot take that away from him. And she was there going, well, what do I mean by that? Well, hey, I don't understand this. He goes, nothing to understand. So you've got to think of it like that. They're the pure. Says every person who's gone headhunting for them got their heads up their own fucking arses thinking they're better than someone. And all you Africans are sitting there going, don't give a shit, time of the party.
I always find it funny.
Fucking rap music.
I always find it funny when they come back off holiday and they're still like, white supremacy. It's just like, you look like Mahatma Gandhi. Fuck off.
Still think the funniest thing I ever saw, one of my mates over in America, kind of black as they come, and he's just come back from holiday in Gran Canaria, and he's just saying, I've got a fucking tan here. So I'm there going, do I say something here? Do I? No, luckily, one of the other black people turned around and says, mate, you're a fucking nigger. At this point, because you don't get tabbed for shit. And I'm sat there going, oh, I'm so glad someone else written that. Because I'm just sat there, it was just, he's one of these guys who's quite good. He doesn't mind using the M-word, but for the right reasons, not for the obvious ones. And he can joke about on it, but he's all for the black people sort of style. So how we're friends, I don't know. But it's just he just come back and he said, I've got a tan. I'm like, how? That's physically impossible with you. And it's just this
I was sort of expecting a reaction from you, just going, but wait, you're black.
I was on the verge of literally going, do I say something? And then the other person don't know. I went, whoo! That just took a lot of weight off my shoulders. I can come in, mate, you're black as space. And he goes, oh, that's a bit racist. He goes, no, it's not, it's true. He goes, I'll let you off that. Backpedaling. But no, it's Trump and the whole Mexican thing as well, that pisses me off. We're going to build a wall! We're still waiting.
We're going to build a wall. Yeah, who's going to build it? Well,
we're going to make the Mexicans pay for it, and he basically told you to fuck off.
Mexicans will do it. Come on, Mexicans.
We're going to ask our Latino brothers, the Mexicans, to help us build it. Really?
The best one ever is as soon as he announced that, the Canadians going, we fancy a wall.
That's a good idea, eh?
Hey, going to build a wall now?
Let's think about how we're going to do this.
Canada's just like, I tell you what, America will do it for you for free.
That was the best bit. It was just like, then some American comedian popped up because, well, if Canada's going to build a wall and all this shit, how are they going to do the Great Lakes? And someone just some Canadian comedian tucked in and goes, that's fucking easy. We just build the wall bigger than the fucking lake, you dick. We're not stupid. Says the person wearing a fucking raccoon hat.
God.
Any other topics?
I think that'll probably do, I reckon, for this week. I think we can start wrapping up.
Yeah, happy days.
We've been going for, nearly 2 hours, so...
It's been a good one.
It has been an absolute cracker. It's flown by.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I did all the political bullshit now.
Yeah, I get a night off of editing.
Yeah, so massive thanks to the Reflex.
To you, and then you edit it. So I've got to do my end. And
yeah,
you do your end.
I've got to do my end. Yeah, I've got to upload it.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. So it's a massive thank you to Reflex and
Reflex.
Fuck's sake. Massive thank you for Reflex and the Foxhall team for letting us doing a podcast up at the restaurant. Hope we gave your food the justice it deserves. Massive thank you to Gemma, the manager, who's let us do this.
Thank you, Gemma.
Thank you, Gemma. Please don't bar us.
Massive thank you again to the kitchen staff and for the Welsh sheep. That is Brian. I've been. In fact, hang on, I haven't done the plugins yet. Fuck. So you'll find us on.
Thanks, bar staff.
Yeah. So you'll find us on Spreaker, iTunes, YouTube. Anything else?
All of the good podcast places.
Oh yeah, all of the good podcast.
All the relevant podcast places where you're listening.
Twitter at UKRAD Podcast.
And
on Facebook. I think that's it. What about Coxy? Want to get your plugs in?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to get your Lost Art plug in.
Yeah, find us on Facebook, Lost Art Podcasting, Instagram, Lost Art Podcasting, Twitter, Lost Art Podcast. Of course, find us on Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, and other podcasts.
And also,
And you'll never guess what his Snapchat handle is.
I haven't got Snapchat for it.
I was going to say it's just Coxy.
Surprisingly, it's not.
That's what starts the pod.
And while I'm
Once upon a time, Bell End.
And while we're on plugging, some point this weekend there will be a new group appearing called the Falcos Network. It will be up and running by the end of the week, so keep an eye out for that as well.
So, I've been Al Morrison.
I've been Paul the Hat Guy Flinders.
I've been Lewis Ogden.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah. Shut up, Darren. I've been Coxy.
And this has been the RAD Podcast.
And
See
you've
you
been
later,
listening.
guys.
See you next
Thank
time.
you very much.
Like a fire alarm.
I really hope it comes up.
That would be absolutely piss funny.
Does anyone know the actual name of the song or anything at all?
Just but woo 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 woo. Reflex just appears like this.
But the problem is, you'll hear it downstairs, then you'll be like, right, fire alarm. No, it's not. It's that song.
No, it's not come up.
Ah,
it's
bollocks.
a Mexican song, but it's not that.
That would
A Mexican song.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Mexican knockoff.
Dear me.
Go on, hurry up.